Hello friends and adventurers, welcome back to Secret Song Games. I'm Adrian and we're back in Golden Gate 2, the Goddess Heart. Figured out the only way is down. So we need to pretty much jump down over there where there's a demon. And I think I'm just gonna use an ice wave once we jump down. Because there's a bunch of enemies down there. And I don't see any other route. Yep, this was the correct choice. 5 enemies down here. Oh, actually more than 5. A bunch of enemies. Okay, so what do we get? Pure life energy, a stop club. We get a bunch of stuff. A note. Destroy undead. Yeah, these destroy undead spell scrolls. Ooh. Sacrificial. Interesting. Who's this guy? Who is this supposed to represent? Okay. Well, let's read the note. What did we pick up exactly? Found this note in the temple. No, these are the orders. Note by the demon. Oh, Honorable Galgar, I present you the scroll as a precious treasure. It is a one-of-a-kind key to a hidden chamber within the library, though I know your fervor and courage well, and I trust that if you carry it, you would never give it up, save perhaps at the cost of your own life. Still bear in mind the vast troves of wisdom and knowledge the library holds. Therefore, hide the scroll well. The spell will only work once you are inside the library. So, is there an actual spell attached to this, or not? Let's use the stings. Let's use the speed potion as well, just in case things get really hairy. So is this a key? Is there a hidden button somewhere I'm not seeing? Or was I not supposed to jump down here? Oh, so I wasn't supposed to go there. I was supposed to figure out this puzzle. The heart, the fire, the people, and... Oh, okay. So it's that kind of puzzle. I see. Okay, so we have to select the heart. Fire. So it's heart, fire. It's not people. Okay. So let's try this again. Heart. Wait, what? Heart, fire. Did I save when I click the heart? Okay, so heart, fire. Okay. People. Black heart. And then the button. Okay, I get it now. That's a lot of harpies. Okay, so I wasn't supposed to jump down there. That was actually a red herring. Come on. Stupid harpy. Ah. Do I really have to handle you? What spells do we have? Bloodstorm of Assis. Yeah, let's use that, I guess. Use it again. Come on. Stay put. Thank you very much. Okay, so that was the trick. We were supposed to go this way. That actually makes more sense. Because jumping down there would have been very weird. So stone tablets, what do we have in this chamber? Okay, so more Skyrim script. Okay. Hatiret's Kiss, an old sword, okay. Nothing's gonna spawn to kill us. When nothing's spawning in to kill us is where I'm actually becoming really scared. Okay, so we did this puzzle. Now we're supposed to go this way. Okay, let's go down. Ooh. Is this a live person? It's a novice? Is this a pirate? Come on. Hasissian novice staff, huh?
Niczego tu nie znajdę.
How is he alive? What's over here? Okay, some gold. Is there a button somewhere? Nothing on that side. Now what's behind this door? Okay, so the remnants of the Hasissian were living in the temple? This raises so many questions. Like, how? Like, seriously, how? How do they survive? They have to be zombies. Right? They have to be zombies. They can't be alive. How would they have survived? Yeah, that's an... Can't tell if she's a zombie or not. I think she has to be a zombie, judging by the wounds she's taking. Now let's go this way. Yeah, she's a zombie because the sprites that are jumping out of her are the same sprites that jump out of a zombie. Yeah, they're zombies. They're not yet undead, but they're on the way to becoming undead. Yeah, this makes more sense. So I'm actually curious. So is Hatiret calling for Morris to what? To free her? Or is it Sarah? Or is it Adanos? Who knows? Where's this chick? Another novice. And another puzzle. And yeah. Spikes on top. Yeah, you know what this is gonna mean. Yep. It's gonna be another death puzzle. So what's over on this side? Statue of Hatiret, okay. Old journal page. Let's check out this area and then read the journal page. Nothing alive over here. Nothing alive over here. Okay. Essence of healing, bunch of scrolls. Yeah, I'm gonna read the journal page in a second, don't worry about it. I'm probably gonna make this a full episode dedicated to the temple. And then probably a separate episode for the ending. I'm actually curious if it's one ending or if it's multiple endings. Transform into a meat bag. Ah, so we have to... Yeah, I have been looking for nooks and crannies to becoming a meat bug. See if there's a specific spot we're supposed to go through. Haven't found any so far. It's possible I might have missed one. But if they're giving us transformation scrolls to become a meat bug, that's very suggestive. Okay, so we have to pay attention. See whether we can transform into a meat bug. Transform into a buggy bug. Okay, let's pop a torch. Okay, so can we transform into a meat bug somewhere around here? I don't know, this looks like a... That looks like a potential area to become a meat bug. Okay, so first of all, heal up. Read the tablets we got. Okay, old journal page. It was on the 4th day of our voyage that we last spotted the sails of the Elean ships on the horizons. Then the priest stepped onto the deck, sword in one hand and a chain the slave was bound in the other. He lifted his blade and intoned, "For you, Hatiret, we spill the blood of our victims. Bless, O Lady, our swords and spears, that they may strike down our foes and bring them death and grant us everlasting glory." He gave sacrifice to the Lady of Blood, and moments later she answered with triumph in battle. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Completely healed. Let's transform into a meat bug. See if we're supposed to transform here into a meat bug, although I doubt it. I very much doubt it. What is this? Oh, this is the spot. Is there anything over here? Interesting. So this is a secret area. Oh, shit. Okay. So it's good to know this is the spot. Okay. Let's do the puzzle, then we're gonna transform into a meat bug. So what do we have? We have, Are we gonna die? Okay, apparently this was the correct one. Okay, what about the lady? Okay. Blood. And dagger. Did I get it by accident? No, I did not. Where was I? At the lady. Okay. And blood. So I'm not supposed to choose the dagger, right? Okay, because it's an instant death. Okay. And I'm supposed to choose one of the other things? No. So what's this supposed to do? Because I'm confused. I mean, I'm assuming it opens something. Correct? I'm supposed to choose the blood again? You know what? I suddenly realized that Hatiret is a brunette. She's a dark brunette. And the person we've seen in Morris's cutscenes, she's a blonde, and Sarah was a blonde. So are the visions we've been getting from Sarah? Because I think that might be the case. And if Sarah is calling Morris to Hatiret's temple, question is why? Come on, you stupid freaking light spell. Jesus freaking Christ, just work. The game couldn't... Where does this bug happen? Where does it happen? Seriously, look at how many spell scrolls I'm wasting. What's the cause? Does somebody know the Gothic engine so well they can tell us the cause? Okay, let's transform into a meat bug and let's try not to die. Okay, so we're supposed to go through the rubble. We also gotta check out what exactly we opened. Gotta be careful. Quickly transform. Okay. It's okay if we take some damage. Come on. Come on. So where are we? Come on. How are we doing on experience? Level 34. Okay, gonna level up soon. That's good. Okay, so Bloodstorm of Assis. What do we have? I have a novice over there and novice over there. Let's handle this novice first. Yeah, I'm okay with just trading blows at this point.
10.
So I like a suitable item. Let's see, what do we have over here? I wonder if this is an optional area or a mandatory area. We die if we go there. Yeah, just... Ah, I see it. So is that like a switch to turn it off? Oh, hello, Mr. Novice. Didn't see you there. Come on. Come here. Thank you. Should we heal up? Not yet. So how do we suppose... Can we become a meat bug and just go to the other side? But I don't think there's any point. Okay, let's grab the torch. So we came from over here. Hello, Mr. Novice. Come on. It's kind of poetic justice that we're using their own weapons against them. Using a weapon called Elean's Doom.
10.
Okay, so we gotta go this way. Wait. Didn't we come from this way? Oh no, this is a new area. I'm guessing this is where the slaves slept. Judging by how things look. I'm probably gonna be down to torches soon enough. Ah, there's a button over here. Okay, it opened something. It opened the room. And music started. That ain't good. So did we miss any buttons in the other chambers? I didn't see any other buttons, but then again, I might have rushed it. I see no other buttons. So what's over here? Scythian wine, an old chest. Scythian axe. This is one of the pieces of the puzzle. And a sextant. Okay. It's in this chest. Scythian novice's robes. This is one of the pieces of the puzzle. There's a puzzle, huh? So what does the book stand say? I'm seventh son of the 8th generation, another from the Havildar clan. After years of sea battle and shipwright craft, and thanks to the goddess who saved my life, I took from an old chest the most precious things to sweetest Hatiret to offer them as thanks. Then came a decision, firm and final, to devote the rest of my life to a service loyal. I took my quill and ink to write a will to leave behind all that held me still. Especially my fondness for cup and brawl, now's the time to tuck my tail. Let the temple take it all away, clothe me in new array, and prepare my spirit for the way. Oh, you're supposed to equip the stupid robe. So this opens. Okay, that was so counterintuitive, man. And now we can fucking finally progress. Well, that took a while. That took a minute. Okay, more light spells, I guess. Sword of Hatiret, huh? How many are we gonna aggro? Yeah, that took a minute. That was very counterintuitive. Sorry, quest design wise, that part, I've struggled with that part, to be honest. Like, I transformed into a meat bug, I went back, wasn't sure where to go. Okay. The Blood Gale of Hassis. Bookstand. More cryptic clues? From time to time, false prophets and agitators arose among the people, proclaiming the goddess's return and the world's imminent end, to perish in flame and be reborn as her kingdom. Fools! Had they learned nothing from the lessons Hatiret gave us through her life? The world had been her rightful kingdom since her birth. Okay. Yeah, people are just interpreting her theology the way they want to. After the goddess's ascension, the sages and acolytes reflected deeply on its meaning. Cameron, a young philosopher, wrote with the hope that Sarah's journey in the footsteps of the goddess was a promise made to Hatiret chosen people. Okay. Captain Rokar, once a pirate, later an officer of the fleet, was a hard on you. Okay. Yeah, these seem to be. Let's hope they're not going to be relevant lore pieces later on. Oops. That's a mage over there. Actually, these guys do quite a lot of damage. I also have an ice wave. So, yeah. Take my ice wave. Why don't you? Book stand. Many brave warriors follow Hatiret, among their commander Drozes, Belhamon, okay. So this is her story. He who fights for his brothers gladdens the heart of Hatiret. Okay, cried out, if you love me, do not let one of my children die. Okay, you guys can read that. I'm more interested in just figuring out the purpose of this temple. Okay. Don't get me wrong. Ooh. Enemies. Stone Guardians, huh? Okay. Let's see what we're gonna find. So this is finally the library. Level up. It's about freaking time. No, you don't. A bunch of Stone Guardians. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to find? I don't want to read all this. It feels very... kind of kills the pace. Unless it's going to be a puzzle. Okay, fine. Let's read this library at least. So this is basically Hatiret's story from the perspective of the Eleans. Fine, let's read it. When we first set foot on Samoan soil, it seemed completely uninhabited. No trace of civilization marred the primal beauty of nature, yet after a few days, as some of the crew began building a makeshift camp, we noticed towering humanoid figures watching us from the thicket. Disturbed by this, we reported everything to the lady. She ordered that no aggression be shown towards the beings unless they proved hostile first. Driven by curiosity or perhaps boldness, they came a little closer each day. At last we saw them clearly, and an old sailor claimed they were ogres like one he'd once seen on a distant island. Though powerfully built, they seemed timid and retreated into the forest when we approached. There was one merchant bold enough to venture into their lair, bearing goods in the hopes of trade. Yet he struggled to make himself understood. In the end, he returned disheartened, claiming these wild folk knew nothing of barter, and likely possessed nothing of worth. We kept a wary eye on them, though no harm had come to us so far. Okay. In the early days of the Great Hassis, it was common for our people to venture into distant and unknown waters, while cartographers slowly filled the blank spaces on the world's maps. As the goddesses have promised, even upon reaching the farthest lands, the stars unfailingly guided our sailors safely home. Among them were those who spoke of islands locked in ice, year-round, where night lasted for many months. People laughed, saying the salt water had driven them mad. Okay. Hello, Mr. Stone Guardian. Statue of Hatiret. So we leveled up. I wonder if we're gonna get an extra learning point from reading all these book stands. Because that has seemed to be the case so far. If you read enough book stands in Golden Gate, you're gonna get some buffs. Yep, we just got a learning point. In days when the name Hatiret struck dread, okay. You guys can read these. For pure lore historical knowledge, I'm sure they're fun, but I'm just not in the current mood to read them, to be honest. Okay. So do we have enough gold to learn some more two-handed weapon skill? Learn to fight with a two-handed weapon. Okay. And one more point. Perfect. So how powerful are we? 96%. Okay, that's a 96% chance to do almost 400 damage points. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's read the book stands. Can I get the stone tablet? Thank you very much. So a young man asked me of yore, where should we make our sacrifices? Okay, so this basically tells us the story of how Hasis came to be. A slave can never truly love their master. Yes, that's a very good, that's a very true sentence. The sea had ever been generous to us. Yes, the sea is always right. Or so the rings of power claim. We're not gonna be given a riddle where we're supposed to recite all this lore. I'm gonna go insane if that happens. Okay. Something tells me, yeah, this is the lore of the priests, rather, not necessarily of what truly transpired. So take everything with a grain of salt. This is like the Bibles written by people. Okay, so anything else in this library? Okie dokie. So heal up again. Okay, so we came from this spot, right? Yeah. To the left should be the demon. Can we open their gate? That's the question. Oh, you scare me. Okay. Let's use an ice wave again. It worked the first time, why not again? Perfect. Kill everybody real fast. I should have upped the speed potion. Okie dokie. And this guy. Perfecto mondo. Yeah, the temple was pretty much straightforward up to the point where we had to wear those robes. That's where everything stopped being intuitive for me, to be completely honest. So everything was clear-cut up to that point. Pop a light spell, I suppose. If the game is gonna allow us to pop a light spell, that is. It doesn't want us to use a light. Okay, so what do we have? Is that Adanos? Kind of looks like Adanos. Archery. Water. Is that... Can't tell, are those the moon, the stars? Is that can't tell, is that supposed to be a sacrifice? That's what. So are we supposed to what? Are we supposed to use the sextant we got over here or what? Where's the sextant? Oh. Oh, it's gone. Interesting. Let's read the note we got from the demon. Quickly read the tablets of experience as well. So they don't clog the inventory. Okay, stepped onto the deck, sword in hand, blah blah blah. We read that. Present you the scroll as a precious treasure. Okay, the spell will only work once you are inside the library. Okay. Good to know. So let's go into the library. Are we supposed to use it here? Are we supposed to use the scroll over... I don't think I explored this part. Another learning point. When the sun was already set, a few of the woodcutters ran out the clearing. Okay. Yeah, you guys can read the lore. I'm not really interested in it at this point. So am I supposed to use the note over here? Or am I supposed to use it inside of the library? And if I do, what's gonna happen? Nothing seems to happen. Ah, temple scroll. Opens a hidden chamber in the temple library. Ooh, my bad. Okay, we actually did get... let's do a hard save. Temple scroll. So am I supposed to use it here? Aha! Interesting. Are we gonna fight? Yeah, that's a blood golem. No, you don't. Okay. The Tale of Vodis the Archer. Are these books on books that permanently increase our stuff? Okay. The game really wants us to read in this temple. Magic crossbow. Marvin jotted out something about the magic crossbow. In a hidden chamber, I found a magic crossbow. I wonder why somebody put it here. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a puzzle, isn't it? Okay, so that door is open. Okay, let's see what we picked up. Gray gold. Ah, what I give to know the secret of forging Elean steel. I could craft weapons so flawless that even the greatest of our forebears would not shy away from wielding them. Alas, the Elean dogs guard the secrets jealously, and none of the captured smiths have proven useful. Though they did try, oh, they tried, with red-hot rods pressed to their faces. Hard as it is to say, it seems Golbar was right. Our old method of reforging Elean weapons will have to suffice. I won't cease my efforts to improve his method. A dozen of their blades to forge one of ours, too great a cost. If the goddess hears my prayers, surely she will send me the insight I seek. And then not only our finest, not only our leaders, but every one of our warriors shall bear at their side a weapon not of mere iron, but of true steel. And my name shall be remembered in history to the glory of Hatiret. Okay. A letter. Diary of a Hassisian medic. Many times I sailed our warriors on seaborne reins, and they saw how fierce they were in battle, how brave and unyielding. The afflicted grew weak with pain. There was one affliction they truly feared. That dwell in the sea's very breath. Their wounds wouldn't heal and their teeth fell out. Oh, that's scurvy. Scurvy is basically a lack of proper minerals and vitamins in the body. It's a generic term. It's not a specific disease. It's just not having a right balanced diet. Hatiret's divinity. As it's widely known, okay, they often invoke Adanos, blah blah blah. Tale of Vodis the Archer. In the days of old, when the Lady of Blood commanded their people to raise a city, the island was cloaked in dense forests and inhospitable, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, not really in the mood for reading. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but it's just... I'm in the mood for killing and fighting. We're in a temple. We're fighting undead. Should have gave me these books a long time ago to read. And so many skeletons everywhere. How big is this temple? It seems like it goes on forever. Zombies. Quite powerful zombies. Okay. So how do we get stone tablet, water fist? How are we doing on? Ooh, there's a chest. But we actually have to use lockpicks. Destroy undead. Yeah, we have so many destroy undead spell scrolls that I haven't even used. Ooh. What's over here? This is a jumping puzzle. Looks like a jumping puzzle. Interesting. Magic bolt. Oh, are we supposed to use the magic crossbow over here to hit those shiny lights? An elixir of life. Yeah. Let's use that. I'm hitting some zombies over here. I'm seeing some zombies now. Okay, so what do we have? Tobacco, flask. A locked chest. Micro mandible, sting, and metal. Okay, so alchemical ingredients. Interesting. Does this lead? Okay, so this leads somewhere. Okay, let's go in. Oh, hello. Didn't even see you there. Yeah, the jankiness. I didn't even see him. Okay. So we're supposed to use the magic crossbow, huh? Okay, let's use the magic crossbow. Let me guess. What happens if I try to jump on this switch? Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. I see the logic now. Okay, I see the logic now. So we're supposed to jump on this one. I think we're close enough to do a jump over here. Ooh, mine crawlers. Hello. Okay. What's over here? Is this an optional area or a mandatory area? Ooh, that looks deep. We gotta go jump down and see how deep it is. We gotta do it. Let's heal up first of all. Just a pure life energy, why not? Jump down, see what happens. We actually survived. Go figure. Yeah, they can't really make it infinitely deep, can they? Okay, so we came from there. What's over here? Who's this guy? Archpriest Kellyon. That's interesting. We're gonna get dialogue.
Stój! Nie jesteś kapłanem!
I raczej nigdy nim nie będę.
Jakim cudem się tutaj dostałeś? Ale nie trać sił na mowę. Wyczytam to z twoich wnętrzności.
Przekonajmy się.
Oh, he's gonna just attack us. That was a very bad call on your part. So what's over here? Hatiret Temple.
Czym?
I like a suitable item. Is there something else? So what did we exactly... What's the purpose of that? Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Come the fuck on. Oh, you don't. Okay, so is this the armory? Kinda looks like an armory. Yeah, what? I should use a speed potion. Why am I not using a speed potion? We have plenty of potions. I was actually worried I wouldn't have enough resources to do this area, but come on, we've barely used up anything. That looks like a trap. One more step and I would get into the trap. Somewhere there must be something that will ensure me crossing about this corridor safely. Yeah, this does look like a trap. And he didn't trigger the trap, that's interesting. Come on. Come on. So if I just jump, I'm dead. So I had a crash. An access violation crash, unfortunately. And every time that happens, our speed potion gets reset, unfortunately. I do see a button over here. Does the button do anything?
Czym?
A rune table.
Czym?
How?
Czym?
What do you mean how? You just pull the switch. What do you mean how?
Czym?
The message should read something like it's stuck or it doesn't work, not how. Not chem. So is there like a hidden button somewhere I'm not seeing? There's a button over there. Is there like a button over here? Am I supposed to transform into a meat bag again? There's a button somewhere I'm not seeing. Let me check. Okay, so apparently we had to go back to where we initially fought the zombies and get a staff. And this staff opens this chamber. So this is how we make progress. And over here, we're supposed to fight this guy. And we find a tiny key. So that was the trick. Let's pop another speed potion. That was the trick. Okay. And once this is done, the temple is almost fully explored, by the way. So we're really close. We go down. And we go down to where Morris constantly said Chem. And I think the keys for this... Yes. And the key, I think, is for this switch. Is there any enemy inside? Is there anybody here? Okay, Hatiret's Wrath. Okay, so this is basically a buff chamber. Yeah, because old Elean guardsman's armor. Okie dokie. So I think we're very close to the end now. So let's see, what exactly did we get? So enhanced elixir of dexterity. Yeah, if the game is giving us a bunch of permanent buffs, that means a boss fight is incoming. It's Elean guardsman's armor. How does this look? It doesn't look too bad. This kind of looks better though. Okay. Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. Alrighty. Wasn't there a statue of Hatiret somewhere around here?
Czym?
By the way, this button disables the trap. The stupid trap we used. Okay. So we gotta go this way. The trap should be... Yep. There were two skeletons over here that we fought. Be super careful. Statue of Hatiret. I think we have one learning points we can simply put into mana. So let's increase our mana by 1 point. Okay. Level 34. We're so close to level 35. And down here, you gotta be super careful. Is there any enemies around? I can't tell. Well, doesn't seem like to be any enemies. Okay, let's save the game. Give me a second. Let's prepare. So, it makes me so salty that we're just 110 points of experience short of leveling up. Even if we smoke all this tobacco, we're only gonna get a teensy-weensy amount of experience. So we've explored the temple fully. There is nothing else to take in the temple. We've checked every nook and cranny. There are no more enemies. And there's the Goddess Heart Dagger right in front of us. But that's not the only thing that's gonna be in front of us. So let's do this. Let's see what happens.
Śmiertelny tutaj? Zatrzymaj się!
Sara,
Szlakby to kolejny gadający trup.
who are you? Well, this is Sara, obviously.
Kim ty w ogóle jesteś?
Niegdyś nosiłam imię Sara, a bogini była mi bardzo bliska. To było tak dawno. Wspomnienia życia zdają się tak odległe, że ledwo mogę je sobie przypomnieć.
So are you the one who is Hatiret's lover?
Sara? Sara z opowieści o Hatiret?
Zapewne powstało ich wiele. Tak, dokonałyśmy razem wielu rzeczy godnych przeniesienia na karty historii.
Wspomniałaś, że pochowano cię tutaj, ale przecież niektóre z opowieści mówią, że gdy Hatiret odeszła do bogów, zabrała cię ze sobą.
O, kapłani potrafią wszystko przedstawić wznioślej niż w rzeczywistości. Ale co innego mieli zrobić? Trudno było im zaakceptować prawdę.
Prawdę? Jaką prawdę?
O tym, czym jest serce bogini i do czego prowadzi jego moc. O tym, że to przez sztylet zginęłam nie tylko ja, ale i moja Hatiret. Choć może gdyby zrozumieli jego działanie, Hasis nigdy nie spotkałby taki los.
So Hatiret died because of the dagger.
Hatiret zginęła przez swój własny artefakt? Opowieści twierdzą, że nie umarła, tylko odeszła do wymiaru bogów.
Nie było cię tam, więc skąd możesz to wiedzieć? Nie było tam nikogo, tylko ona i ja. Jej oczy, kiedyś kochające i czułe, tak szybko stały się zimne i pełne żądzy krwi. Tak właśnie sztylet działa na tych, którzy się nim posługują. Wypacza ich duszę, a serca przemienia w kamień. Z tego stanu istnieje tylko jedno wybawienie. Śmierć.
Śmierć? Czy to znaczy, że...
Tamtego dnia obie stałyśmy same na wzgórzu. Spojrzałam wtedy na jej twarz i nie dojrzałam niczego, za co ją pokochałam. Wewnątrz nie było już mojej Hatiret. Przy pasie wciąż miała ten przeklęty sztylet, który zmienił ją w pustą skorupę, pozbawioną serca. Ze łzami porwałam go z pochwy i zakończyłam nasze cierpienia.
Okay, so Sara killed... So the dagger is the cursed item that kills empathy, among other things. Interesting. So I had no idea that this was Hatiret's true story.
Nie miałem pojęcia, że Hatiret skończyła w taki sposób.
Potraktuj moje słowa jako przestrogę. Mroczna potęga serca nie może nigdy opuścić tego miejsca.
So I have to take it away, but I won't allow another disaster. I don't know what will happen later, but I have to get it. I'm sorry, but I have to get it. Okay, let's see what happens if I choose this.
Przykro mi z powodu twojej straty, ale ja muszę zdobyć ten sztylet. Nie mam innego wyboru.
Po tym wszystkim, co usłyszałeś, wciąż pragniesz zdobyć serce? Znając całą prawdę, której nie zna nikt inny, jesteś straszliwym głupcem. Miałam nadzieję, że to nie będzie konieczne, ale skoro tak, zmów swoje modlitwy.
Okay. So a fight happens. What happens if I choose
Obiecuję ci, że zrobię wszystko, co mogę, żeby ten artefakt nie wyrządził więcej szkód. Ale zrozum, nie wyjdę stąd bez niego.
Po tym wszystkim, co usłyszałem, jesteś
Okej.
straszliwym głup. Miałam nadzieję, ale skoro...
Yeah, I'm just gonna use I'm just gonna use this, the ice wave. Oh, we leveled up at least. Let's pop a speed potion. So can I just yoink the dagger? Or do I have to kill Sarah? I think I have to kill Sarah. Oh. What's going on? Oh, Hatiret's Rave. A bunch of stuff spawned. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I can handle this. Oh, of course. Sarah is stuck. Because why not? Okay, so here's another blood ball for you. And might as well. What do we have to restore our mana? I'm just gonna eat some dark mushrooms, I suppose. This is such an awkward boss fight. She doesn't do all that much damage, that's the thing. Her minions, however, they're another different story. The Hatiret raids are actually quite powerful. Okay, so I'm assuming she's gonna just summon stuff throughout the fight, right? Okay, she actually does do some damage. Yeah, here's another. I think this is the last wave of raids, right? So let's pop another ice wave. And that's our last ice wave. Just wanna kill everything. I'm in a very murderous mood right now. Probably because we're at the end of the game. There are still some things that haven't been answered so far. So is she gonna spawn more waves, or is this the last one? Okay, let's... Okay, Sarah is gone. The Goddess Heart. I've defeated Sarah. Now there is nothing that can stop me from getting the Goddess Heart. Yeah, let's see what happens when we pick it up. Okay, let's pick up the dagger, see what happens. Pick up the Goddess Heart. New journal entry achievements. So what does the dagger do exactly? Does 240 edge damage. What happens if I equip it? Okay, nothing happens if I equip it. Okay, let's get out. Oh, the path is blocked.
Cholera. Muszę to odgruzować, jeśli chcę stąd wyjść żywy.
Okay. Are we gonna get... How are we gonna declutter this? Oh, just like that? Okay. So we're out. What's gonna happen now? Do we really have to go all the way back, the long way around? Because that's gonna suck, if that's the case. Really have to go all the long way around back? Ah, that's very stupid. Or not. Okay, we just teleport back to the entrance. That's actually great. Thank you for the... Okay, that's a quality of life choice. Okay, let's see what happens once we leave the temple. So we got the dagger. Mustn't fall into the hands of the pirates. Uh-oh. Okay. So what's going on? This is something that's gonna... I think I'm gonna leave this for the next episode. So what do we have? Salvi, Dax, Albino, Lane, and Gorn. They're fighting zombies. Most interesting. So, that was the Temple of Hatiret. So I'm guessing there's a bit more left to do. Well, let's leave that till the next episode, which is probably gonna be the ending episode to Golden Gate 2. So thank you guys for watching. Gonna see you next time as we figure out what the hell is going on and see what Gorn wants. Remember, the most important story in the world is our own. Until next we meet, stay safe, stay alive, stay badass. And let me know if you've finished Golden Gate 2. What do you think so far of the Temple of Hatiret in the ending? Don't give me spoilers though. Like, you can comment a couple of days after this video releases. Thank you. And here's Gina.
Hello, adventurer! Please like and subscribe. You can also share the video. Hello? Where are you going? Why are you running? You can support us on Buy Me a Coffee too. Or on Patreon. You can become a free supporter too. Oh, they always do that.
Nasz chwałem Twojej namiętności, o swoim szczęściu śpiewałam do gwiazd, lecz już nadszedł kres naszej miłości. Któż gwiazdom zaśpiewa, gdy nie ma już nas? Któż gwiazdom zaśpiewa? Biegłam szlakiem swoich snów, lecz los nas rozdzielił, gubiąc cały trud. Tęsknotą tyś swoją sprowadziła znów, chwytając moją dłoń zza śmierci czarnych wrót. Schwyta nasz kwar